Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie? The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
I never liked Reese's.
Though hanging and strangling seem
Yeah, I don't remember
scars
ever
they leave would
disliking
look
Reese's
different
Puffs.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
I never really liked Reese's, but I never remember disliking Reese's Puffs.
Did we fall for someone's lie? The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's
I feel like I shouldn't be this confused.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The
Well, I
scars
just
they
got
leave would look
back, and
different
as far as
too.
I can tell, how the fuck are you this confused?
You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed
Well, I'm
it was
assuming
from
the
a hanging.
bullet I'm using is right, because I don't think
Why
any
would
of the
that
bullets
be?
make any sense.
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Well, I told you the bullets is obvious
The
as you
body
can
at the
get.
crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The
Bruh.
Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death. Ibuki didn't die. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the... Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave would look different too.
Ibuki didn't die. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the... Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave... Scars? You mean...
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie? That must be it.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
I'm starting to think you just absolutely hate consenting to soda.
Bruh. Maybe.
You would rather shoot literally everything else besides fucking agreeing with soda.
Maybe. My brain be like, don't shoot it.
Do not consent with the pink hair man. Me? Why won't you consent with me?
You said Ibuki hanged herself. But that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
Well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you? You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a
Everybody
drunk
feels
medical
like they want to die in this
knows the
trial.
difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
Nagito doesn't feel like he wants to die. Not anymore, at least.
Nagito sees through your bullshit.
I'm such a clumsy mess, and they got so careless.
Nikon nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
That is what I was thinking. I was gonna ask you this. I was gonna be like, just to make myself feel better, I am hoping that she only did this because she was trying to make Ibuki go to sleep when she wasn't wanting to.
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly
Frick.
We only got two things left.
She was nursing.
Besides the comic book. Let's just get this done before I shoot myself in the head.
So Nikon volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
I love the
Forgiveness or
fuck
not,
idea of
we
Nagato just
still
being
have
like,
not
I didn't
decided
shake
Nikon
it.
was the killer.
You shaked it.
It wasn't me. It was you.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
I'm really not the killer. There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Emotions mean a lot to people.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't
Can't
want to do
stop,
this either.
won't stop.
Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first.
Press X to doubt.
Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Ooh, Mikon coming out here.
So in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that! You hear me? I'm done!
Hey, Mikon.
It's not fair. It's not fair. Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you forgive yourself right away! What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end. so we can finally break these chains of despair. Hey, Nikon, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it?
Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong! Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already!
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer! The video... I never filmed that video!
It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
No need.
I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
I feel like I'm about to die again.
Skip to the final statement and absorb Chiaki's final words.
Oh, okay.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Nikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
Jesus
How
Christ.
can you be able to make out her body type? So please forgive me already!
Describes
Hajime,
the
pay close
video.
attention and listen well. You're the only one who
I didn't
can
do
point
that.
out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We
Killer's
can't think
mistake.
of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Nikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type!
I feel like I'm supposed to shoot the camera angle.
Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital
You have
gown she was
exactly
wearing- or
one
could it be
shot
the
at
hospital
this.
slippers she had on?
Go with your gut
Ibuki
feeling.
and Nikon clearly have different...
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
You were supposed to say no, that's wrong.
Nikon, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself? only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me! Huh? 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 I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible. You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
Hey, I got a Monokuma account for that one, baby.
Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Oopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer.
So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Oh god, I'm about to die.
Yep, you're doing the final top action.
I am about to die.
Anyways, you already remember how to shoot, right? You hold down on the beat and then release on the beat.
Yeah.
It's the same thing for reloading. You hold down on the beat and then you release.
Wait, so what is square for?
Squares for reloading, X is for shooting and locking on.
Oh, okay.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item!
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me! Why only me? Please, draw on me!
Can you forgive me already?
Frick, frick, frick.
Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me!
I imploded.
We will never give...
I'll keep explaining it until
you...
Try to switch between them. Shoot, reload, shoot, reload. It's an easy way to remember.
You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me!
Or at least least I would assume that would be easy after using what I do.
Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You
Oh,
still
Jesus
haven't
Christ.
forgiven me? Please, draw on me. Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
Ah, it's probably theater bonus prize, isn't it?
Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven
Can't see
me.
shit.
That's the point.
Draw on me.
This is why you use your ears.
Why only me? Please, draw on me. There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at
This is the end! Monokuma mentioned this earlier. Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why?
Hey, this chapter so much.
Why can't you forgive me?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
You've noticed it already, right?
Hate me. You should just
Hmm?
forgive me already.
That there's something really fucked up with her right now.
Nikon, it's
Yeah?
already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning,
There was
I'll show that you have
absolutely no way they
arguments
could
left.
get her to kill anybody normally, so you could probably figure out what they did.
Sickness?
Yeah, and the thing that they did to her is the stupidest of all.
Noni.
Please, just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Well, you go ahead and finish this off. I'm gonna go kill myself now that I've helped you see it through to the end. Are you gonna be up earlier tomorrow, or do you think it's too late and you're gonna have to sleep in late?
I'm gonna have to stay awake. For like... 6 hours.
Big oof. But yeah. Just stop after you finish the chapter, alright?
Soga.
But no, she's not even the same character anymore. She's literally a forced killer. I'm gonna go kill myself. So